gentlemen, welcome to it.
Good morning to the folks. What up to the youngins and bless up to the world.
And then Jay just put your info on blast like that.
It's what the people want to know, bro. My bad.
Nah, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to it. It is the Morning Shake with me, your host, Xavier Hendricks, and of course, my co-host, Mr. J. Paris.
Yes, sir.
I take it you had a good weekend this weekend, bro.
Yeah, broski. Good morning to the folks. What up to the youngins and bless up to the world, broski. What an eventful weekend it has been. It's been crazy, broski. I mean, from sports to music. It's been crazy. I mean, we were just speaking offset now about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. They got sacked yesterday morning. And a lot of United fans are like, yes, finally. But I don't know, the grass ain't always green on the other side. You're celebrating as if now the success is going to take place.
Wait, before you get there, ladies and gentlemen, please let us welcome our guest on the show this morning, Mr. Jade Botha, but you guys will know him as Fitness Guru Jade.
Let's go.
Because I know he wants to hop in on the convo, but we haven't introduced him yet.
Thanks for having me, guys. It's such a blessing and honor to be here this morning and to share my story and my experiences with you guys. Just on that note, Jay, Ole has done what he needed to do. I feel like the caliber of club that we're at now, I don't think he can handle it right now, but he's done well. We appreciate him and we want to salute him for his next few journeys.
Yeah, I think obviously
it's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, it's a great way of putting it, broski. But I think post Sir Alex, you all had David Moyes.
How was he?
I don't know. Also, I think the club is also a bit too big for him. But then I don't know, bro, because you'll also had Mourinho as well.
And Mourinho is big.
And Mourinho is so I don't know. Is it the coach or is it the players?
No, I personally feel that where we're at now, we have so much quality players. Now we need some drastic change because at this point in time, there's a big cloud over all our boys. If you look at all our boys, huge players, they can play well, year in, year out, for their country as well. But I don't think there's that leadership role where coach is concerned and changing things drastically for the boys. I don't think they respect him that much as well. If just my personal
And
opinion.
a lot of people are actually saying that.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that there's no real respect, there's no real honor to say that, okay, this is our coach. And also the way he was playing it was very much like trying to be cool with the gents and, not really pushing.
And he was
a player.
Played alongside, not most of them, but a few of them. So that's also kind of an aspect. But other than that, bro, King Richard, it's out.
King Richard is out. Yes, I gotta go check it out.
Yeah, I actually watched that.
Is it on Netflix now?
It's not on Netflix, but it's on a different site, subscription site though. No, it's a subscription. It's a legit site. No, it's a subscription site. It's a subscription.
Okay, no, I believe
no
you,
BS, no beefing, bro. It's a subscription site.
It's a proper site.
It's a proper site. Quality is amazing, but just the movie in general, bro, is.
I want to go check that out.
It's one of
Did you watch that whole? Did you watch the whole Will Smith thing where they actually? Thing on YouTube where they describe his life.
I only watched like a bit of the first.
It was dope. I actually watched it.
I haven't checked it out yet, nah?
It was nice. I watched it. But ladies and gentlemen, listen, we got a bunch of stuff. If it is your first time on the show, please do give us a nice big thumbs up. Also, you want to get somebody else to come and watch because we're actually going to do a nice giveaway today, Jay.
Today?
Yeah, bro. Now on the show, we're gonna get. I think you got.
I didn't get the memo.
Jade's got something in. I think he left it in the car. We just asked someone to go check it out for us real quick. But we're gonna give away something today, and so as the conversation flows, we'll just keep reminding you guys that we're giving something away today. And when somewhere in the middle of the conversation, we'll ask a question or we'll have some sort of Q&A with the viewers, and if you get it right, you stand a chance to win a nice prize today. We'll show you just now in the show. So you want to stick around and you want to grab a bunch of other people. So today we're going to be speaking about, Jade has been into trading, bro. I know Jade for years now, probably. Sheesh, bro. It could even be, it could even be almost 20 years, man. Just think about it for a second. It could be almost 20 years.
20 years for you is what, 13, 14 years old?
20 years could be, around 14, 15 years old. Okay, so then let's say 15 years plus. could definitely be.
Most definitely.
Definitely more than 15 years.
Yeah. I don't expose my age right now, but yeah.
But it's definitely more than 15
Close.
years. But since I know you, bro, you've always been on this fitness stuff. You've always been on this exercise, gymming. And you've always been, I like the vibe that you did. You weren't in the extreme kind of bulking up, but you were more so on the side of fitness. And today I want the viewers to really get closer, because we're going to touch on a number of things. Number one, if you don't have perhaps financial muscle, look, it's been tough. A lot's been going on with the pandemic and everything happening. So it's hit a lot of people financially. So Jade obviously is a personal trainer, but that does come with funds. You know, you got to be able to afford him. However, he's going to give us a little bit of just small, or they say small nyana, just to kind of show you what you can do at home. And perhaps if you also can't afford weights or training equipment and stuff like that, he's the kind of guy that really likes to keep things natural. So there's going to be some stuff. We're even going to have some practicals for you to show you what you can do in and around the house, stuff you can do around the house that you perhaps don't need weights for, you don't need equipment for, things you can do in your area, jogging, what to watch out for, what to, be careful of so that you don't hurt yourself, posture, all those kind of things. And so this is going to be a really informative session, and you're really going to learn a lot and how important health is. And that's why we titled today, Your Health is Your Wealth. Because if you're not healthy, you can't go out and make money. Yeah. You can't do anything if you're not healthy. And so just to get intro there, Jade, who are you? How did you get into the whole fitness game, bro? How did you?
Oh my goodness, it's been a good few years, and Zakes, I won't even lie to you, I haven't picked it up until now, like a good few years ago, and having to watch my parents and my brother and my siblings play sport back in the day. You know, when we were in the rural areas where we used to stay back then, we didn't have anyone to look up to, so we were exposed to sport and schoolwork. That was the most important thing right now. I think that was one of the things that kept us at bay. I think where it really clicked for me is when I had to go and watch my mother play volleyball, my dad play soccer, just seeing the people around and their faces and making them feel so happy and at ease and shouting and screaming, that's the vibe I was trying to push towards. So I finished off school in...
And at that stage you weren't doing anything?
No, well, I was playing sport back then. I used to play soccer a lot, table tennis as well. Got into the whole cricket game, which wasn't really my vibe back then. I also moved away from sport, but I think it's a sport right now, which is b-boying. How to move your body comfortably and doing all these moves.
Oh, yeah, you were in dancing for a while. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Correct. So I like that just for the fact that I'm in control of my body and I can do whatever I want to do with it, And then I went back to soccer, but I finished off in East London. That's where I'm actually from, East London, born and bred there, in a small town called Pefferville. Capstan Street as well. Every time I go down to the coast in East London, I always make sure I drive.
You pass there and go check out your house, look, just memories of how you used to play outside and all that.
Most definitely. It's such a cool thing because you get so inspired because you want to come back here again and giving back to your community and the community that's grown you to the person that you are right now, Long story short, finished off at the school in East London, and then I moved to Cape Town in grade 10, if I'm not mistaken, grade 10. Finished off in Cape Town, and then I came through to Johannesburg. Didn't know what I'm going to study. Still in the whole sporting thing, and that was one of the things I tried when I was in Cape Town to get into a professional team back then. Things are very difficult. I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of sacrifices was made. Came through to Johannesburg, studied sports administration at UJ Rao. Got part-time job at Virgin Active on Monday, not far from here as well.
I remember when you were working there, yeah.
Yeah, so from there became full-time, became manager on duty, assisted the not the fitness instructors, the fitness manager and group exercise manager. Moved through to different clubs, Old Age Houghton, moved through to Glen Vista, Virgin Active as well. So yeah, that's where it's been growing.
And now you obviously started up your own business, eh?
Correct.
How did that take place and when?
It's a bit... Okay, let me explain to you this way, right? I used to be a person trainer in the gym, but because fees was just so much personally for myself, I felt like I couldn't give my clients or get more clients to change their lives. So I tried to cut the middleman out and give my clients a
Because if you're at the gym, they have to
You
take a
have to,
percentage,
Correct.
stuff
You
like
gotta,
that. Yeah.
it was crazy fees. So you have to make that fee first before you can start
Before you can start
surviving.
making something for yourself. Yeah.
Correct. So I wanted to cut that middleman out and travel to my clients and teach them the basic things that they need to know before even going into the gym. Because I still feel that a lot of us do things incorrectly, and hence we get hurt and we don't go to gym no more. We get demotivated. So the reason for me trying to do my own thing was also to help a lot more clients and not be restricted by fees, especially where clients are concerned. They so into their health, they really want to get fit, but they don't know where to start. So I wanted to be that guy to say, hey, listen here, there's still light at the end of the tunnel.
You don't
What
have to
would I
be.
say?
But then if you had to, obviously, I don't know, did you cut out on actually going to a gym?
Yes, I
How
did.
you doing it now? Is it like calisthenics or what's,
So
what's
now-
the vibe?
So back then, I cut it out the middleman where I would go to my clients' homes and train them. I have my tools for that specific client. Right now, I'm at a place called Ground Zero, all functional. Tires, sleds, slam balls, resistance
Ropes.
bands, ropes, pull-up bars, those kind of things, because I feel like I'm more into functional than bodybuilding. No disrespect to any of those boys, those big boys, they still work very, very hard.
Bro, can you be functional and still have a nice physique?
Of course.
I feel like at some point in the show, Jade's gonna end up having to take his shirt off.
No, Zeki, slow down, Zeki.
Yo, man, we're probably gonna get like
we can
you know.
go down that
a
road,
bunch
bro. We can.
Nah, you don't wanna go up against Jade, bro.
It's not even that bad, trust me. It's not even that bad.
nah, but on a serious note, how important is your health as it relates to your daily living? Bro? Because I believe that you're probably gonna have to have a degree of health to be able to function in your daily living. How important do you think that is?
Let's think about it this way. Last year, COVID, we were all at home, mentally stressed, physically drained, not thinking straight, and everything that comes onto the news is bad. People dying. Negative. So I feel like if your mind is strong and you figure that thing out first, everything else flows nicely.
So how did you work your way through that? Mentally and just
mentally, I used to stay in say the word, you know about that. Every morning I used to go out and jog. I have my earphones in my ears. This thing assists me so much. I swear to you.
just blocks you off from the
Outside,
outside.
the world, trying to focus on what you need to do, and that's also one of the things I try and create when I see a client. She or he needs to be blocked out of every single thing. You need to be here
Focus.
right now. Yeah. So I won't lie to you. I actually picked up so much weight during lockdown. I thought to myself, Zex, I'm being a fraud, man. I'm telling people to move and I'm not moving.
And
you
you
know?
getting
bro.
bigger.
Yeah, exactly. This whole self-love thing was a huge thing. And it's okay for those days that you go down that, but remember that you need to pick yourself up. And
Can't stay there.
no, you can't. So lockdown really got me out of that vibe. I had to go out and run every single day. I had a few weights at home. I used my body as a tool. Because I feel you can do so many things and you can achieve so many results just by using your body. So push-ups, sit-ups, jumping squats, lunges, something basic. And all I had to do was just change the platform, where it's straight platform, where it's incline, where it's decline, where it's a bit wobbly, because that also challenges the body and the core, because I feel like the core is your engine. If your core is strong, everything else should be all right.
What are the main, you literally just mentioned it now, and I was about to ask you this question, but what are the main elements that you want to look for in the body? Like, especially, but the main thing that I want people to walk away with here during the show, or even people who watch the show after it's gone live, is that what can they do without any form of having to spend money just at home, even just like you had just mentioned, the jogging, the sit-ups, the push-ups, the stuff. What are the main things that you need to be focusing on as far as having a healthy body? And also, you also have to touch on some of the what you take into your body also.
Foods.
Correct. I think that's very vital, because nothing works if that's not right. That's not in line. No. So Zex, where was I?
Now I'm just saying, what are the main kind of body parts
where
that you want to focus on?
Oh, so first things first. The heart is the most important thing. So having to walk, having to run, having to do hikes, having to swim, things that we used to do back in the day when we would play sport. So the heart is the most important thing. That's the first thing to make sure you are
Your heart
prepared
is
for.
is
You
strong.
can't go and push weights and you haven't focused on heart. So the first 2 weeks, I personally believe running, cycling, doing shuttle runs, going into the forest and just to move the body is very, very important because that works on the heart and the lungs, and you can't achieve anything if that is not focused. Obviously, the mind comes first, right? As we just discussed. Then the heart, you need to work on the heart for 2 weeks. Have to.
So you suggest about 2 weeks just to really focus on the heart, get it pumping.
Remember, it also depends on the individual and how if you haven't trained for a long time, or if
Their
this
fitness
is
level.
completely new. So you would assess it as time goes on. If you feel you need an extra week, by all means, go for it until you feel you're strong enough. So the heart, and then thereafter you start working on the body. Small basic exercises, no weights, no resistance, no nothing. Like I said earlier on, push-ups, sit-ups, get those things developed first because you want to make sure that you don't injure yourself if you do add anything thereafter, you know.
What about
Go for it.
what about the foods though? What about the foods if you know you don't necessarily have a budget for
It's actually
tons and
crazy.
tons of greens and
It's crazy that our healthier things are more expensive.
Hey,
That
Yeah.
that is
It's
true,
so
yeah.
very
When you try and
difficult.
eat vegetables and things, you
Yeah.
end up spending a lot of money, yeah.
I actually got a guy by the name of Metro. He actually plants his own things, so he sells those things to his clients as well, like spinach, pumpkin, like all your protein kind of things that you need, potatoes and stuff like that as well. So I don't go according to a diet personally because I feel like we as individuals know exactly what we put in and what we shouldn't put in. So I guide my clients on what they need to eat.
But their body needs.
Yeah. Obviously, it's so much more important for you to see a doctor because he knows how your body works. He's been dealing with you for a long time, you know. So I also feel like I guide my clients in what they should and what they shouldn't eat, and they know. Sugars is the top of the list.
Sugar is bad.
Sugar is the top of the list that makes you big and makes you stay thin, makes you gain weight. Bread is also a thing. But remember, Zex, those are things we still need in our
Yeah,
system.
we
Yeah,
still
it
need
is.
glucose.
You just have to
carbs.
limit those things, correct?
needed.
Because it gives you the energy you need to fulfill your workout, or it gives you the energy you need to fulfill your show, you know. You need to have those things, but limit is important.
Sheesh.
Yeah, bro.
Paris?
Yeah.
Do you think in that how can I say situation where you don't necessarily have a budget, now you have to start burning more calories than the stuff you're putting in?
Say that again.
Obviously, if you don't have a budget for the greens and all of these expensive foods that to get a healthy body, now if we're still consuming the breads and so forth on and Coke and all of these junk foods, do we now have to work extra harder?
No, you cannot outwork a bad diet. Let's just start.
Can't. So yeah, you can't.
No, you cannot.
You cannot outwork them, so you can't sit there and eat nonsense and then you want to go and
Push
jump.
harder. No. Like for an example, if bread is concerned, myself personally, I still like bread. I kind of like toast it, so it burns a lot more of the bad things that you don't need, and you fill it more with things that's good for the body. And then you don't have that much bread. You have more of the good things, and then maybe a slice or two. You know what I'm saying?
What about bulking? There's such a thing as like dirty bulking. Is that cool?
You're more on the fitness side of things. You don't like the...
Yeah, I think for the body, it might not be a good thing, but if you feel like it's a once-off thing, I don't know if you're talking about cheat meals. Are you talking about cheat
but
meals?
a
No,
lot of
I
them,
think
I know a
lot of
Jay is
them.
talking about like gents that want to get big. So now they eat like burgers and stuff like to bulk up, right? And then they go and gym.
No, I think they do have like those like once a month kind of vibe thing. I don't think it's an everyday thing. If it is, then it's a very unhealthy
Unhealthy.
body.
I know of a homie that in his meals, bro, like biryani or whatever the case may be, would legit put oil over it. And
Why though, bro? But
Bulk, bro.
but imagine how unhealthy that
Yeah,
is
bro.
for your arteries and for your veins and stuff, because that thing's going to
Gets
sit.
clogged. Gets
It go
clogged,
clog
yeah.
your vein. But do you think? And I know this to be true, but how true is it when you like, let's say you got a client in front of you, how true is it that when your body feels better, your mind opens up? Like if you feel healthy, you feel like your dopamine's running, your energy is moving. Does it affect your mind?
of course, you feel so much more confidence, because you just want to flex, you know what I'm saying? You're out there, you know, you talk different, you think different. Training just does something wonders to the body that I don't think anyone really understands, because we're still trying to figure this thing out. I got a client, Zex, that went to doctor almost every week. She don't see the doctor no more because of training. The doctor told her, Jade, whatever you're doing, keep doing what you're doing.
Because it's working.
It's working.
And that just came from training.
Just from training.
Eating
small
healthy.
Changes,
small changes.
Guidance. All clients need guidance. They don't know how things work. They think they do, or they watch these videos, but you need to understand how it works.
So here's the next one, Jay. I want to ask. I don't know. Do you have something there, bro, that you wanted to go? So here's the thing, though. So we were speaking about this, like when you just came in and we're chatting about it. So I was saying that I wouldn't mind having you, like, come to me, whatever the schedule is. Like, let's say twice a week or 3 times, or however the schedule works. You'll explain to us how your packages work, so that people perhaps who are watching want to engage you, they can understand how the package works. But I wouldn't mind you to do that. But obviously I'm going to have to, pay for your services, which is how it should be. So then I'm saying to you, but what if I watch YouTube videos and I do what they show on the video? Then you said, then just explain to the viewers, to the audience, what the challenges could be in doing that.
Okay, the first thing I feel that could come from that is your posture and your tick might be wrong. So you might hurt yourself, so you get demotivated to train again thereafter. So what we as personal trainers do is we focus on the individual. Hence, I don't like too much group exercises. Just my personal opinion. I don't have anything against it, but I feel like if I focus on you, Zaki, I make sure that your posture is right. I make sure that your breathing is right. I make sure that your technique is right, so you can get the full benefit of that exercise. Remember, a lot of us forget that the small twitch fibers also needs to be engaged all the time. So we kind of feel like we're missing out on fibers in our muscle that we're not touching on, and it all becomes on. It all gets to the intensity of the workout and the pace of the workout. So the slower you do it, the more fibers contract. The faster you do it, you're leaving out a lot more fibers. So us as personal trainers make sure that we focus on the safety aspect of training. Videos on YouTube, by all means, you're more than welcome to check it out. I wouldn't advise it though, so my clients would see it after 3 months. After 3 months.
So you first want to take your kind of packages. Give me the first 3 months, so I can sort out your posture. What you should be focusing, what you should be watching out for. Correct.
So then thereafter, you know exactly how each exercise works, and I also believe that 3 months is when you achieve results. 3 months
is when you start. How's that feeling when you start? You worked with your clients, right? And perhaps have you ever worked with a client that came in like in a bad shape, like the weight was off, the posture was off, everything was just off, and if you just think about one of the clients you've done that to, and then after around 3 months where they start seeing results, is there like an energy shift? Do they get excited about training?
Yo, Zakes, it's crazy, my man. I mean, the vibe I get from my clients after 3 months, the first month is ridiculous.
Different, it's a shift.
Ridiculous. I'm sweating now, you know what I'm saying?
Now they're excited now, yeah.
Yes, now I'm busy with my pads. We're doing boxing a lot because it's the tool I use for my clients to mentally help them and also to tone them down or to tone them. The shift is crazy. It's ridiculous. I mean, Zakes, I have a lady by the name of Carmen. Her family's involved now. The son is involved. The father's involved. Brothers involved in this whole.
She got excited about training.
That's the aim. That's the aim, to make sure that everyone gets touched from what we do, because we're trying to uplift everyone and to make sure that you live a good life.
Did you bring your boxing equipment today?
It's in the
yeah,
car,
maybe we must get that stuff. Just if we can perhaps get the stuff in the car, please, bro, while we're on the show, because I want to do a prank. Or Lee, I don't know if someone can get it. Is your key? Yeah, your key's there.
Over there.
But I want to show people.
Yeah.
And Jay, maybe just take us a while Jesse just gives Jay just gives Jess the key, and then
so many Jays. Who are you speaking to? What are you saying, bro?
Jay,
when Jay
Jesse,
just Jay. What?
Bro, also bring the prize. Jay, don't you just want to go and tell him about the prize quickly? So bro, listen. So I think it's important, Jay, as far as it goes, where we begin to look at sorting out the posture, sorting out the posture, sorting out, making sure you're not hurting yourself, making sure that you're your mind is in a good space. Do you think it's important to have someone with you, bro, as opposed to you now? You're watching videos, you're trying things on your own there, you're up to your own mischief, and then you end up hurting yourself.
That is important, bro, because a lot of the times these YouTube videos, bro, and you know it, bro, how they advertise it is like, get this type of body
in 2 weeks,
you're
gonna
or 3 months, and now you set that goal for yourself, bro, and obviously
because they show you this buff guy.
Exactly, bro, exactly, and then 2 weeks approaches and it's like, yo, I still got the flabs and the rolls and all of that, bro. So it is vitally important. Obviously, like Jade was saying, you'll be able to assess your body. You'll be able to know exactly, you know, you need to consume
You need to consume more, or you need to drop off more.
Or just in general, bro, what might work for me might not work for you. In a sense of, I might have a good core from the onset, and maybe your core is weak. Now he'll know. Let's not focus too much on the core year.
Because you're right in that area.
And online, they're not telling you these things.
Yeah, because they don't know you.
They don't know, bro. So it's definitely... Plus also just the vibe, bro. Nobody wants to... I don't know who has that mindset of waking up and it's like... And you know how it is in the fitness industry, bro.
Yeah, you need to be motivated.
You need to be motivated constantly. So if that's why you get a gym buddy, it's like, yo, when I have an off day,
you saying come, let's push.
Plates will assist me. So it is vitally important, bro.
So ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching the show, thank you for tuning in today. But listen, we got Fitness Guru Jay. He's with us today. We're gonna move over to some prac. So he just went to the car quickly to go get his boxing equipment. He's gonna explain to us why he focuses on the boxing, because what it works on the body. He's also gonna start showing us on a practical how to here he is back. How to work on things without having to break the bank. So you don't have to go and buy things or do things. You can just work on different things just at home, push-ups, sit-ups, things that you need to, you know, maybe at the door, lift yourself or whatever the case may be. Different elements that we're going to focus on. But listen, we also have a giveaway that we want to do on the show today. You can pull through, come through with the giveaway. So Jade brought us a nice hoodie. That obviously has Fitness Guru on there by
Jade.
Is
dope for the weather that
that one is dope,
now,
yeah.
bro.
So we got a giveaway today, and so we're gonna ask you a question later on in the show. But please do comment on the side here. We got the comment section open right here next to me, and we're gonna ask a question, and whoever answers that question, obviously you will win this hoodie. And if you do win it, however, you're going to have to collect it here at the office, at the studio offices. Right here in Joburg. So I hope you are in and around Joburg. If not, we're then gonna have to post it to you, but that will be to your account. So I hope you are winning it in Joburg so that you can just drive through to the studio and collect it. But Jade, I want to move over to the prac, man. Clayton, I don't know if you can arrange your space on that side there, or if someone's gonna come and shoot for us there. I'm gonna move over to the practical. So we're going to move over to that section there. We're going to go start checking on certain things. Jay, let's have that mic move around so long so that when we move over to that, I want to ask Jay different questions. What are we going to focus on? What does the gloves do? What is the boxing? Why? Before we move over to the boxing, bro, why do you like the boxing element?
I feel it assists the mind. There's just so many combinations that we do, Zakes, that mentally strengthens you, and also at the same time you need to have a clear mind when you're on those pads, you know. So everything else that you might be going through,
try that thing, bro.
has to be cleared off. To help stone the arms, the shoulders, and most importantly the core, because that's where all your punches come from, you know. Your core, your stomach, your breathing. Your breathing is important.
So here's my thing, though. I always watch these videos, and also I see sometimes you train celebrities. Like I know there was a time you were training an actor. I don't know if you guys are still Sumishu. What's his name?
Tumishu Masha.
Tumishu, yeah. Do you guys still train, or you haven't seen him?
We still keep in touch, but I think because of his schedule, it's so crazy busy. We haven't.
So you started doing boxing with Tumishu as well.
Yeah.
And how did he enjoy that whole session?
Oh, he thoroughly enjoyed it, man. It's something that he would call me for every single time, you know.
Because I saw you used to post the videos and then you guys are there.
Yeah, so besides the training itself, this is what you'd come to me for the pad work. Because like I said, I think it's a lot to the mind. It has to be with the mind.
Go. So Jay, turn that mic around, please, bro. We're gonna go. Are we gonna go? Libby, which side do you want us to go so we can do some practicals? So we're gonna swing around. Jay, turn the mic around, and then we're gonna move over to that side. So while the gents are just moving over to that side, we're gonna do some practicals, right? And so you can watch this video again, rewind this video, and then see the elements that you need just in case you're in a position where you don't necessarily have the equipment at home, or you don't have you can't necessarily afford a personal trainer. We're gonna give you a nice free session here that of things that you can work on and things that you can work towards in order for you to just, if you're at home, especially for a lot of people who are working from home now. You're working from home, you're sitting in front of your computer the whole day. You have to take about a good hour or 2 hours to take a break, grab something to eat, grab the healthy food alternative, and then get into some of what we're going to show you guys right here, right now. So I'm going to move over to there. Leah, I'm probably going to need your assistance just to keep the energy going here while we're moving over. And then Jay, are you going to be the guinea pig here, bro? Is Jay going to go through it with you?
Yeah,
cool. Gotta take off your jacket. Okay, guys, so we're on this side at the moment, and we're going to be, Jade is going to take Jay through some of his paces. See, so what would you do typically for somebody who wants to start and just want to get a good, healthy workout? No equipment, no nothing, you're just at home, you're in your room. What are we looking at?
So the first thing is obviously, like I said before, the heart, you need to get those blood flowing, right? So the first exercise I would either focus on is star jumps.
Star jumps, okay? Let's check. So what Jade is saying is that one of the first things you got to focus on is some star jumps.
I don't think that will be...
Yeah,
right?
we got it.
Okay, so Jay, we're going to do 10 star jumps, right?
Bro, I got mad tight jeans on, so.
Okay, so we got that cam there. Okay.
Ready, Jay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stop there. So 4 exercises of those, or should
Okay.
I say 4 sets of those?
4 sets of star jumps.
10 to 15, just to get the heart rate pumping again.
Okay.
Then thereafter we do normal squats, 15 squats as per normal.
Okay.
Keeping in mind the knees don't go over the toes and take the hips back. Okay. Chest out, core up and down.
Okay.
And lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright.
So if you guys are watching at home,
Going.
these are the kind of things you want to be doing. Just to,
9,
you guys can see.
8, 9, and stop there. Let's go straight into lunges. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back.
Okay, so this is lunges now.
Drop the leg down. Keep the body straight. And hands in front. 1.
So lunges.
Correct. 2,
2.
3. Knees.
So that's what a lunge looks like. So guys, these are things you do at your house.
6. Perfect. Cool. Perfect. 7.
No equipment,
And
just you in your room.
3.
So what exactly is this working on now?
Guys, so this works on your on your quads.
So these are quads,
as well, so your leg
hamstrings.
muscles. Also works on your glutes because you're stretching the glutes at the back.
So you're working on your glutes,
3,
hamstrings.
2,
I don't know why Jay wants to work on his groin, but anyway. Okay.
Okay, so there's different platforms of trying to elevate the specific exercise to make it a bit more difficult.
Okay.
So we try and stick to the normal and basic exercises first. Let's go down and do some push-ups.
So we're gonna do some push-ups.
Now hop in there, bro.
Okay, so Jay, Jay, you're gonna commentate. I'm gonna do some push-ups. Let me just get this top off. Commentate, bro.
I ain't trained in a minute.
Speak to the people at the spot.
All right, so
Get them to ask questions, say things, bro. So in case we want to give away that hoodie, bro. So we're gonna ask some questions, get some answers coming through. Alright, so what are we doing?
we're doing push-ups now.
Down on the floor. Guys, so can you do me a favor?
I think it's, yeah.
Stand more this way, yes. Okay. Down. Okay, so down. Okay, so there's 2 variations, or it's actually a few. So if you can't do normal push-ups, you would go down into your knees, Zaki. Okay. Cross the legs to the back. There we go. And all you're gonna do is go down. This is an easier way. So if you cannot do push-ups, this is where you would start. Perfect. Core tight, back straight. Breathe out. There we go. Breathe out when you're coming up.
Breathe out, up.
Yeah.
Can you just tell?
Come on, breathe out, bro. You heard him. Breathe out when you come up, bro.
Okay, so remember, whenever you're using effort, you always breathe out. That way you
Yeah.
have more control contracts, your core is also working as well. Remember, each exercise you do, your core
Is working.
Okay.
What's the importance of getting the push-up right? Because a lot of the times when people do push-ups, bro, they're not either, they're not going down too much. Does the chest have to, how many centimeters does the chest have to be from the ground?
Like I said, you have to prepare that muscle for you to go down that full. You don't have to.
Oh, you don't have to.
As long as the squeeze is there, as long as the contraction is there, and you're squeezing the chest, that's ultimately the purpose of it. Remember, like I said, there's decline, there's incline, there's flat. But I don't go all the way down.
Okay.
Stop. I don't go all the way down because now the elbows are being overextended.
Yeah.
You want to keep it there because that also keeps the contraction 24/7.
So okay.
Yeah, do some of those, bro.
Cross the leg.
Yeah.
And then straighten the legs.
Okay, now here's straighten leg. Do I open or close?
It's completely up to you. Remember, if you open, there's more center of gravity, so the core doesn't get challenged that much. When you close, the core gets challenged a lot. Okay. Because of your balance. And up. Lovely. Now squeeze the tricep.
Okay, yeah. So you're doing it good. What's the difference between the hand positioning?
The in and outer push-up works different parts of the chest.
Of the chest.
The tricep, yeah.
Okay. So the diamonds are more in the chest.
Correct.
Okay,
It still works
yeah.
the chest as a whole, right? Let's not forget that. The chest is a whole. Same with your core. When you're doing abs, the core is a whole. There's no upper, lower, there's no mid. No, it's a whole.
That's the okay. That's
Wait,
perfect.
don't you want to set up this mic quick? Okay, Jay, your turn, bro. So we're gonna go on to some setup. And then, so Jade, you're gonna explain to us. Okay, Jade, you come on this side then, so you can speak to the people, tell us exactly what we're working on, what we're doing, what the energy is like there, and then, Jess, are we on with this mic? Yeah, cool. Okay, cool.
Okay, so Jay, do me a favor. You can lay in the setups. Yeah. Bend your legs, feet flat on the floor, and always make sure there's space in between your chin and your chest, like when you're doing.
Okay. Glad to say this, mic is off. Okay. Okay, let's check Jay. Jay, what you doing there, bro? Is the mic on or off? Still off. Okay. Nah, it's fine then, Jay. It's fine. I'll commentate. Okay, cool.
So keep in mind there's space in between your chin and your chest, and all you're gonna do is squeeze on top, and you don't have to come all the way to the top. Okay. Okay. 3, 2, 1, lift. Start
Okay.
there. That's fine. That's fine.
Bro, when last have you done some sit-ups? You look a little bit.
What's important over here is now when you're coming up, you're breathing out. That's where the core contracts more.
So what's that thing where people used to sit on your legs? That's nonsense.
It's just an easier way of doing
Of getting up.
So allowing someone to do the full-on sit-up. But I believe that if you can't do a normal sit-up, then start with crunches. Start with the basics. Strengthen your core. Strengthen your core, and then you can work yourself up to a sit-up.
Yeah, it's
Okay, so do me a favor. Hands on your knees. Keep it there. All I need you to do for me is, right? That's it. That's it. So fingers over the knees. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2,
And
3.
so this is working your core,
Correct.
your
Five.
pecs.
Your core here. 6, 7, 3 more. 8. Last one. And relax. Well done, Jay.
So what else can we work on here as far as things that don't require any form of equipment? So we did star jumps. That works on what?
Star jump, like I said, your heart and your lungs.
Okay.
Sit-ups works the core, obviously.
Okay.
Push-ups.
But that's for your six-pack if you want a six-pack.
Correct. Chest and your push-ups works in your chest and your triceps.
Mm-hmm.
And then squats and the lunges.
Can
Yes.
you get a dope chest just from push-ups?
Correct.
Like a nice chest without having to do dumbbells, barbells.
Correct.
Can you get nice arms without having to use weight?
Correct.
You can.
It all depends on your platform. So you do a normal push-up, right?
On a flat.
Now you would elevate the legs. And then
so
you would elevate the body.
You put your feet on a higher platform.
Correct. You change the way you do a push-up. Let me just explain. So you change the way you do your push-up.
Whoa.
So there's certain things that you can do to make sure that you strengthen the core, that you work the body as a whole. There's 1 foot forward.
So are you saying you can literally sort your whole body out just using your own body?
Correct.
Serious?
Just changing your platform. That's it. That's it, Zakes. There's times where you do a push up to the side. It's challenging your
And
body.
it works a different part of your muscle.
Correct. But remember, fuel, what you eat is gonna assist and give you that physique that you're looking for.
So what do you want? What do you want to eat? Are you into eating proper food, or are you more into shakes and that kind of stuff?
So shake is a tool I use since I'm busy, sports coordinating and physical education teacher. I don't have much time, but if I do get that break, which is normally like 10, 15 minutes, I have my shake. It's got all the nutrients in there that I need. Protein, carbs, sugars, amino acids, everything is in there to recover my body.
Sheesh. Jay, do we have some comments? Anything happening there?
Nah, just vibes, bro.
Just vibes. Okay, so let's ask a question for those who perhaps want to win this hoodie, right? Okay. So here's. Nah, you can't win it, bro. You disqualified. Before we go on to winning the hoodie, let's. So the question is, right? What kind of training would you have to do to exercise your heart and your lungs? Because we spoke about it now a number of times. We discussed it a number of times. What do you need to do to exercise your heart and your lungs? So comment in the comment section, and the one who gets it correctly, and obviously the first person who gets it correctly, you will win yourself Fitness Guru by Jade, a hoodie like this. It's a nice hoodie, and you will win it. So what do you have to do to exercise your heart and your lungs? Now, Jay, I want to go over to the boxing. Okay, go for it.
So, broski, we got a comment here from Keegan saying food is the best other than shakes. I just want you to explain. Obviously, the shakes kind of takes all those hundred of chickens that you have to eat a day and puts it into the shake, obviously. When you don't or you can't afford, I don't know how many chickens you have to be eating. What you gotta be eating. That's why it's a supplement. That's why we use the shakes.
So, I don't know if you guys can understand that as years go on, our food
Is it on?
change.
Jade, come use this one here, bro.
There's a lot of Okay, so as years go on, our foods change. There's a lot of things that they kind of also put into it. I'm not saying anything bad about it, but what I'm saying is a protein shake has got everything you need now and then. Whereas food, you still have to sit down, you have to prepare it. By all means, go for food first. I wouldn't advise anyone different. Go for food first. It is costly as well, so you just have to just check up on your budget. Other than that, shake is so much more easy. It gives me what I need now.
Food lasts longer than shakes.
Would you say so?
That's a comment as well.
Okay, this is how I work out my eating plan, right? Breakfast, lunch, supper. In between my breakfast and my lunch, I have a shake. In between my lunch and my supper, I have a shake. So that's 2 shakes a day, 3 meals a day. You should have 5. So my shakes fills me. Correct.
Right, let's go over to the boxing. Is this thing still off? Okay, it's fine. Okay, so we'll go over to the boxing. What happens here with the boxing? Okay, yeah, you can tell the people here what happens on the boxing. Can we use that cam there?
Yes, for sure.
And then Jade can come here. Let me move this cam out the way. Cool. So you can tell us there about the boxing, please, my brother.
Okay, so it's simple. Boxing is a tool I use to keep my clients fit and in shape, mentally and physically. Obviously, I don't train my clients for the ring. This is just a tool I use. So please don't go out and fight. Obviously, something as simple and as comfortable as these gloves over here, making sure that we protect the hands of each client. We also have an inner glove, just to help the glove from not sweating or getting wet that much. So like I said, it's just a tool I use. So there's times we do punches that don't look as correct as boxing, but we keep the body moving and make sure that our clients don't get hurt. Safety first.
Cool.
Okay, can we get, we're getting Zaki on here?
Yeah. Jade, what? Must I go?
Go for it, bro.
The question I want to ask you, right, is how do you work out that kind of the pattern that you use? Because I see there's a certain pattern. It's like 1 2 1 2, and then it goes down. Then it's 1, 2, then you do this with this flat thing. What's that pattern like? Because I just see it, and sometimes you guys do it fast also, like.
And is that just pattern driven?
Yeah, because I always see it, but I don't know what it is.
And it's so fast, bro.
Okay, so I use this to warm my clients up, their heart and their lungs. Not just the pattern itself, but also I want my clients to think. So thinking while you're working out just strengthens the body and the mind, and it gives you a challenge.
So, but how does it work?
You need to be
does
challenged.
It work? I'm trying to understand because I see you guys do it quickly, but like, I'm like, just see what? How does it? Oh no, you must go down.
No, we work ourselves up towards it, Zeki. We keep it as simple as possible at first. Once the client is comfortable, then we add. So every single set, we add something just so they can understand. Obviously, keeping in mind that the technique of them boxing and punching or hitting gets fixed first. And then thereafter, we start adding and we including and we do a whole lot of things with this pad. It's such a tremendous tool to use, man.
So let's do the prep.
Okay.
What? Okay, Chay, must I go? You go. Hey, I always just see this one. I know how it works.
God, if you can move as well, Zach. Let's possibly stand this way. Stand over there, Zach. Stand over there for me, Zach. So we're gonna keep it as simple as normal.
Oh, so what are we doing now, bro? That pattern.
Yeah, we're gonna work
A bit of-
ourselves.
okay. Okay. Yeah.
So Zach, which hand you right, left or right? Right. So you
Okay.
when you face that way for me.
So
Face that way, left foot always forward.
left foot forward.
Left foot always forward.
Hands up.
Okay. Hands up, broski. And he steps forward. And it's one left out and one right out.
Back leg. Twist when you punch. Stay back.
Twist when you punch, bro.
Step forward. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Two.
Step back. Step forward. 1, 2.
1, 2. Step back.
Forward. 1, 2. Okay. So these are straight punches. These are uppercuts.
And you gotta make sure you're not
Hooks.
too stiff, eh?
These are
Or
uppercuts. I'm like,
lose, yeah, bro. Lose up. Those 1, 2. Loosen up, bro. Loosen up.
So basically, we just had to make sure you understand how the punches work. All you're going to do for me now is just give me 4 hooks. You started with this hand first. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 4, and then we'll step to the side.
4 hooks. Go to the left, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4.
To the side.
Step to the side.
The heart, the lungs. You keep moving
let's
continuously.
try that again, but it's nice.
4 hooks.
1, 2, 3, 4. To the side. 3, 4. To the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step to the side. Oh, bro.
Okay. Now we're gonna add. We're gonna do 4 hooks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're gonna give me the knee and the knee.
So what?
Slowly. Slowly. 1,
2, 3, 4. 1.
knee.
Oh, the same.
Alternate, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Knee. Knee. Step to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right knee, left knee. Step to the side.
Also knees. We're gonna include a duck. Yeah. Make sure core tight, back straight, and you're facing me. Hands up there at all times. Okay. Slowly. 1, 2,
So now we're including the duck.
3. Knee and then duck.
Perfect.
Face me to alternate.
Let's go for it, bro.
In between as well.
1, 2, 3, 4. Right knee, left knee, duck. For right knee, left knee, duck. Let's go faster, bro. Right knee, left knee, duck. 2, 3, 4. Right knee, left knee. Come on, bro.
I see what it works, right? Did you want to say something?
I guess you have to keep your mind in the game all the time, right? So I see it. What do you mean? No, you super put it on me. I wasn't prepared for this. No. No, go for
Hey,
it.
do you want to try one, bro?
Yeah, let's go
Try
for it.
around there, bro.
How important is warm-ups, Jade? Because a lot of the times I see people come into the gym and they get straight into like just lifting.
Yeah, so preparing the body before your work is important to avoid injuries. The last thing you want to do is get injured on training because then you're off for 2 weeks, depending on the injury
Are there
itself.
different types of warm-ups depending on what you're going to do for that day? Like which part of your body you're going to work out? Or is warm-ups just a general thing across the body that you can do? You can do a full body warm-up and then whatever you choose to focus on that day. Or is there specific warm-ups for specific parts of the body or for specific training regimens?
Cool. So when I do my legs, I always make sure I cycle and I run because I need that part of the body to be warm and well stretched. I believe that also we have to stretch after warm-up. It's very, very vital.
Yes.
So sometimes when I do the body as a whole, I warm the body up as a whole. If I just do specific parts, I warm the body specifically.
Okay. So now we got Jay in the gloves. We're gonna do some see how Jay fares. He said I was being stiff. Let's see what he can do. Okay, left foot forward, Jay.
Hey, bro, when you legit gotta think.
You have to yeah, bro. You actually have to think, bro.
What's watching?
Facts. You have to think. Okay, so guys, Jay is busy doing the boxing regimen thing. And I was always asking Jade how this works, but he's now explaining. So straight. Now move. I always see the guys post this, right? It always looks so dope. Yo. Okay, so straight, hook straight, up, up. Sheesh. Ayo, you're giving Jay difficult to answer. Okay, straight, up, hook, straight. So this is how they work. This is how they work out these. So you actually have to think about what you're doing. It's like those games, memory games. You have to like remember. I feel like a like a boxing commentator. And we got Jay Paris in the left. Okay. So this is the last break we're doing, guys, and then we're gonna see who wins that hoodie. Okay, so it's step back. So you got it.
When I step back, I'm hooking.
Then you're gonna, when you come forward, you can give me 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So all you do is resisting the punch, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 again. I see. Slowly.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh,
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey.
Hey. This is dope, bruh. I like this. James, thank you for that. Okay, Jay, if you can grab or just even check the on thing. We asked the question, what do you need to do to get your heart rate moving in the right, to get your heart and your lungs. And we got some answers there. And we actually got, and Lisa answered there correctly, the first answer.
I'm going to go through all of them in order, bro.
Okay, go for it. There's the. Okay, go.
Saverio Golden says food. Keegan says cardio. And Elise says star jumps. Heart and lung workouts. Star jumps, yeah. So who got it right? That was in order.
The star jumps. Who said star
Saverio
jumps?
Saverio said boxing. Then Keegan said cardio. And Annalise said star jumps.
Look, those answers could be correct, but the answer was more based on what we were talking about, yeah.
I'm a comprehension.
Yeah, so we said star jumps. So who ends up winning the hoodie?
So it's Annalise Jacobs.
Hey.
Annalise Jacobs. Let's go.
Congratulations, well done. You won yourself a nice fitness guru.
And I think she's in Johannesburg.
Yeah, no,
I think so.
She's around.
She's around.
So she won. I mean, that's what you get for participating, right? You end up winning. So let me get Jade in for a closing comment. Jade, you can come through here, and then I'll go there. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching today. We had, obviously, Fitness Guru by Jade. If you missed the show, I saw a lot of people hopped on only later on. But if you did miss it, you do want to go watch it again. So you can just rewind it and go watch it again. It will obviously stay on the channel. And somebody won, Annalise won a nice hoodie, courtesy of Fitness Guru by Jade. And so, Jade, my brother, thank you for coming through today. just give us some closing remarks as far as, just the viewers, how they should just stay fit, stay healthy.
Guys, it's very simple. Just keep the body moving. And like I said, you don't need to do gym. You don't need to do things that you don't like to do. So go out and hike, go out and walk, go out and cycle, and do things that's going to keep you active throughout the day. Always make sure that you move the body. Just that simple word, move the body. That's all.
Move your body.
Thanks, Jay.
Move your body. Jay, do you want to say anything there, bro?
Nah, broski, big blessing. That was a dope workout. We definitely got to catch these vibes soon. Really, really soon. And just by the way, that movie site I was speaking about is Flickster. I don't do no what you call those things? Fake things. It's a subscription fee that you got to pay. But thank you so much, bro. Appreciate it.
All right, okay. So, Jade, before you go, bro, quickly, where can we get you? What kind of packages do you have? And then perhaps just a startup package for somebody, or if they can send you a message or give you a call or however, how can we get a hold of you?
Okay, so I'm on all social media platforms at Fitness Guru J, and packages differ for different people. So I've got 5 different packages: startup, the accelerated package, the high intensity package, the semi-private, and the maintenance package. They all differ either in sessions or in fees. So they range between 120 to 220 per session.
Okay, so that's not too bad. If you say semi-private, what does that mean?
Semi-private, having 2 clients with the exact same goal trained together at the same time.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's not just you and the client; it's actually another client as well.
Correct.
Okay, so that's semi-private. And then do you do proper full-on private sessions just with the client alone?
Correct. My package are based on that. My package are based on one-on-one sessions. Like I said, I'm trying to get to the client's goals and focus on the individual itself.
Okay. Nah, bro. And then quickly before we go, do you ever get to a place where you understand that particular client personally, like okay, when you come into Zakes, we're going to have to sort out this, that, and the other. If you're going to, let's say, Mary or whoever else, you're going to have to work on this, that, and that. Is that how you kind of think your clients?
Each client has their own specialized program. So obviously I have to assess them first. There's an assessment plan that I have with them to check and see what they can do and what they can't. Obviously, there's a screening questionnaire as well to make sure that we on the same track where health is concerned. And then they need a doctor's clearance, or they can do a waiver form where they sign off their own contract.
So in the event that something happens, you're not held responsible.
Correct.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That was Fitness Guru by Jade. And of course, you guys know that he's been in the game for a very, very long time. You guys just saw a bunch of practicals that we've done. And we had a good time on today's show. But thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you did enjoy the show. And also, if you have not yet subscribed, please do so. If you have not yet dropped a like on the video, please do so. And I'll see you on the next video. Don't forget, we got videos every morning at 9. Different shows, different elements. Tomorrow's show is going to be interesting. And of course, Wednesday, we got the Wednesday warm-up, and then Thursday and Friday. So please do subscribe to the channel. Check out every morning show. It's worth it. It's worth being part of this community. Thank you so much. See you on the next one. Love you. Bye-bye. Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to it.
Good morning to the folks. What up to the youngins, and bless up to the world.
And then Jay just put your info on blast like that.
It's what the people want to know, bro. My bad.
Nah, bro.